Okay, the title of this video is OCD, it began with me. OCD really started with me when I was 29 years old. My daughter was about 1 year old. But before then, looking back when I was in elementary school, I would do things like pick mosquito bites until they bled, and I would pour camphor on them to make them sting, or I would put peroxide on the sores to make them bubble, to make them hurt. I also remember picking my lip constantly. My lips were just raw. They just look like raw meat. And I still do that sometimes when I get really stressed. I will pull a piece of skin from one side of my lip all the way to the other. And again, I would pour camphor on it, peroxide to make it sting. On my legs, I would also put what we call methylate or mercurochrome. We used to call it monkey's blood. It was red. It would stain. It had iodine in it. I never put that on my lips because you could see that. Now I know more than I did when I was a kid, of course, that things that really bother me, I like my skin to be even. So if there's just even a little piece of skin sticking up from a scab or a sore or dry skin, I tend to pull it, and I just keep pulling. Right now I have psoriasis on my hands, and I'm always biting on my hands and pulling the skin, or with my fingers. I haven't used tweezers or anything like that, but it just makes my psoriasis worse, and I usually do it when I'm highly stressed. So my next video, I will take you, I'll start with age of 29, when OCD really hit me hard, and it was one of the worst times of my life, and I'm glad to say that most of my rituals are gone. Majority of what I had were intrusive thoughts, and I was misdiagnosed so many times back in the 90s. I guess I just didn't really know what OCD was, and I went through so many different testings and therapies, when all along it was OCD and it could have been taken care of. So I'll see you on my next video.